This will be for the con assignment, area of a circle. So they're asking us to find the area of a circle with circumference of 37.68 units. Okay, so I wrote the two formulas for circumference here. Okay, in order to find the area formula for the circle is pi times r squared. Since we need r for the area, I am going to use the formula for circumference with r. Okay, so we're not going to use the one with d. So circumference equals 2 times pi times r. We were given the circumference in the write-up. That was 37.68. I'm going to plug in for C. And that's going to equal 2 times pi. Okay, and you need to use 3.14 for pi. Okay, you can't use the pi key on this one because it won't give the correct answer. And that's going to be multiplied by r. All right, in order to solve for r, we need to divide both sides by 2 times 3.14. Okay, so do the same thing to both sides and divide by 2 times 3.14 on both sides. Okay, on the right-hand side, 2 divided by 2 cancels, and 3.14 over 3.14 cancels, and we're left with this for the radius. Okay, so we're going to need the calculator. Okay, so I just clicked on Show Calculator, but of course you can use your own. I'm going to do 37.68, 37.68, and I'm dividing by this whole thing here. So I'm going to hit divide, and I'm going to use parentheses. 2 times 3.14. 2 times 3.14. And then close the parentheses. Okay, I hit equals, and I get 6. Okay, so this whole thing is just 6, and that equals the radius, r. All right. Now, if you just want to do this step first, 2 times 3.14, that'll give you 6.28. And you can do 37.68 divided by 6.28, same thing. Okay, so r is 6. I'm going to use area equals pi r squared, and I'm going to plug in 6 in place of r. Okay, the easiest way to do this is just to leave pi alone and write the answer in terms of pi. So we have pi, and r squared is going to be 6 squared. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36, and we still have pi. So there's your final answer, 36 pi. So click inside the box and type 36 pi. Okay, there was no drop-down menu here to click on pi, but if you type pi, Con will accept it as pi. Okay, much easier one here. What is the area of the following circle? Enter an exact answer in terms of pi or use 3.14 for pi. Okay, so you can't use your pi key on the calculator, but the easier option is to enter an exact answer in terms of pi. Okay, so that means you just leave pi alone. All right, we said it a minute ago. Area equals pi times r squared. So that's going to equal pi, and we see r is 7, so that's going to be 7 squared. Okay, 7 times 7 is 49, and we still have the pi. So that's it, 49 pi. Just so you understand, that is the same as 49 times pi. Okay, so I'm going to enter in the box 49, and you can still type pi for pi. It'll give you the pi, Greek letter pi, okay, or you can click on the pi right here. All right, So 49 pi. Okay, what is the area of the following circle? So they give us the diameter. Okay, we know it's diameter because the line goes from one side to the other, and I guess it goes through the center, but it also says D here. So we know the diameter equals 2, and we know that the radius is just going to be half of the diameter. Okay, half of D. So it's going to be half of 2, which is just 1. All right, but we're looking to find the area. So the area is pi r squared. Okay, we have the pi, and r equals 1, so that's going to be 1 squared. Okay, 1 times 1 is just 1, and we still have the pi. So you can enter 1 pi, or you can even just enter pi. It's the same thing. Okay, just like the variable x. If it's 1x, it's the same as just x. So click on the box. Again, you can type pi, and the pi symbol will come up, or you can just click the pi symbol. Okay, find the area of a circle with a diameter of 16. All right, remember for the area formula, area of a circle, that's pi r squared. So we need the radius, not the diameter. Okay, so we have to convert this diameter into the radius. Okay, we said before the radius is just half of the diameter. So it's going to be 1/2 of 16. All right, since the diameter is 16. Half of 16, or 16 divided by 2, is just 8. Okay, so we're going to use 8 in place of the radius r. So the area is going to equal pi times r squared. That's going to be an 8 squared. Okay, 8 times 8 is 64. And we still have the pi. So in the box, type 64 and pi for pi. Or you can click the pi symbol. All right, so a tough one again. Find the area of a circle with a circumference of 12.56 units. All right, we need to find the radius first. In order to find the area, we need the radius r. So I'm going to use circumference is 12.56. Okay, use the circumference formula first. Circumference is 2 times pi times r. In place of c, I'm going to write 12.56. That's going to equal 2 times 3.14. Okay, you have to use 3.14 for pi. You can't use the pi key on the calculator. And times r. All right, in order to solve for r, I'm going to divide both sides by 2.2 times 3.14. Okay, on the right-hand side, 2 divided by 2 cancels. 3.14 over 3.14 cancels, and we're left with this right here. Okay? Now, if you want, like I said before, you can enter this in the calculator, or you can do it in 2 separate steps if you want. Okay? If you want to do 2 times 3.14, that's going to be 6.28. Okay? So instead of 2 times 3.14, we can make it 6.28. And then just do 12.56 divided by 6.28. All right, hit clear. 12.56 divided by 6.28. And hit equals. Okay, and the radius is 2. For almost all of these, you should get a whole number for the radius. Okay, the radius equals 2. And then from there, it's easy. Okay, because they said they want the area. All right, we know the area is just pi r squared. So that's going to be pi, and r equals 2, so it's going to be 2 squared. 2 times 2 is 4, and we still have pi. So just enter 4 pi in the box. I'm going to write 4 pi. Okay, it didn't make the Greek letter pi, the symbol, but it's okay. It still takes it. 4 pi is the same as 4 times pi.